Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Talk Sports in South Jersey. Let's get started by talking about our local teams first, starting with the Philadelphia Wings. They are 2-8 on the season. They are back in the win column. The Wings will take on the Buffalo Bandits on March 8th. Let's get win number 3 of the season. Go Wings, go! Only one day until the 2019 spring training comes for the Philadelphia Phillies. They will take on the Tampa Bay Rays on Friday, Pittsburgh Pirates on Saturday, and the Detroit Tigers on Sunday and Monday. Only 1 week until the 2019 MLS soccer season starts for the Philadelphia Union. Looking forward to the brand new soccer season. The Philadelphia Flyers are 25-23-7 on the season. They will take on the Montreal Canadiens on Thursday and the Pittsburgh Penguins on Saturday. Let's rack up some wins. The Philadelphia 76ers are 37-21 on the season. They will take on the Miami Heat on Thursday, Portland Trail Blazers on Saturday, and the New Orleans Pelicans on Monday. Let's get some wins and move up a spot in the Eastern Conference. The Temple Owls in men's college basketball are 19-7 on the season. They will take on Tulsa on Saturday. Fight, fight, fight for the cherry and the white. Villanova is 20-6 in their college basketball season. They will take on St. John's on Sunday. Let's get wins number 21 and 22. Nova, Nova, Nova! The Penn Quakers in men's college basketball are 15-9 on the season. They will take on Columbia on Friday and Cornell on Saturday. Let's get back in the win column. The St. Joseph's Hawks are 11-15 on the season. They lost 2 straight games. They will take on Massachusetts on Saturday. Go St. Joe's! LaSalle is 8-16 on the season. They will take on Richmond on Saturday. Let's win game number 9. The Drexel Dragons are 12-16 on the season. They will take on Delaware on Saturday. Let's win game number 13. Go Drexel! Good luck to all our local teams. It's time to preview 2019 MLB Spring Training. The Rays and Phillies will christen the Grapefruit League with a matchup at Charlotte Sports Park in Port Charlotte, Florida on February 22nd before all 30 teams officially begin their spring campaigns the following day, February 23rd. Along with the traditional sites in Arizona and Florida, spring training action will also take place in more unfamiliar settings come March. Split squads from the Rockies and Diamondbacks will travel south of the border to Monterrey, Mexico for a pair of games on March 9th and 10th. In a precursor to MLB's 2 additional regular season series scheduled at the Estadio de Beisol Monterrey. At the end of the spring, the Braves will give fans a sneak peek of their new spring training facility in Northport, Florida, slated to open in 2020 with a game there on March 24th. And while some exhibition games will be played at Major League and Minor League ballparks around the country in the following days, the Red Sox will travel to Arizona to play the Cubs from March 25th to March 26th. The Mariners and A's will officially begin regular season play with games in Tokyo on March 20th and 21st, while opening day 2019 for the West of Major League Baseball is slated for March 28th. Good luck to the teams this season. It's time to recap the 2019 NBA All-Star Game. The NBA, the 2019 NBA All-Star Game is in the books. And once again, the new format didn't disappoint. After taking the first half to show out and make highlights, things got serious even earlier than last season's edition. Team LeBron turned up the heat in the second half to flip a 20-point deficit into a 178-164 victory. Warriors forward Kevin Durant was named All-Star Game MVP after finishing with 31 points and 7 rebounds. Giannis Antetokounmpo came out fired up, throwing down all sorts of slams in the opening few minutes. Then later in the first half, he made the early play of the night, soaring to throw down an incredible bounce pass alley-oop from Steph Curry, his first pick in the All-Star draft. Giannis and his Bucks teammate Chris Middleton had Team Giannis out to a big lead, but they couldn't hold on. Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, and Bradley Beal led the way in the third quarter, draining a barrage of three-pointers to get Team LeBron back in the game. Then the starters came back in to finish the job. LeBron finished with 19 points and 8 rebounds in a captain's effort. Giannis led all scorers with 38 points, while Chris Middleton and Paul George added 20 points for Team Giannis. Congratulations to Team LeBron for winning the NBA All-Star Game. It's time to recap the 2019 Daytona 500 in NASCAR. While Denny Hamlin is the Daytona 500 winner, he probably almost is happy just to have survived the carnage-laden race that opened the 2019 NASCAR season. Sunday's race at Daytona International Speedway was decided in NASCAR overtime after 3 multi-car accidents happened within 7 laps. Hamlin earned his second Daytona 500 title on a day when Joe Gibbs Racing paid tribute to team co-founder J.D. Gibbs, who passed away before the season started. J.D. Gibbs had recruited Denny Hamlin to the organization, making the win even more powerful for the number 11 driver. "We're desperately going to miss him for the rest of our lives," Hamlin said after nabbing the victory. His second win kept teammate Kyle Busch from getting his first Daytona trophy. Busch remains winless at Daytona in 14 attempts. He finished second ahead of JGR teammate Eric Jones and the current NASCAR champion Joey Logano. Just 16 of the 40 cars were still on track when overtime got underway. Only 3 of them had not been involved in some kind of accident. With 9 laps to go, the big one arrived following contact between Matt DiBenedetto and Paul Menard. More than a dozen cars, including 2018 Daytona 500 winner Austin Dillon, were involved in the massive wreck. No one was hurt, but the red flag came out for the second massive Daytona crash in a week. Shortly after the race went green again, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. caused another 7-car accident as he tried to push his number 17 into a middle lane that did not exist. That incident was followed by Clint Boyle getting turned into pole sitter William Byron, setting up overtime in an end that NASCAR fans will be buzzing about all week. Elsewhere, Jimmy Johnson's first race with new crew chief Kevin Meadowing was turned upside down when the number 48 was collected from behind in a pit lane wreck. Johnson, who had been one of the front runners with 38 laps to go, drove the rest of the race with the car so damaged that its field dry brake was hanging loose. Johnson was also penalized because his feeler had reached for a piece of tape on pit road, and then involved in the 18-car accident on lap 191. Despite all that, thanks to the attrition and his usual consistent driving. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin for winning the Daytona 500. Well, that is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching, and keep those comments rolling, and we will talk to you next week.